Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams, and I would like to welcome you to my latest channel, YouTube Success Strategies. And today I'm talking about the difference between making videos on YouTube and the difference with Facebook. This is something I see so many coaches and consultants get confused about because they all think that social media is social and they're all the same. And they put YouTube into that whole social media category because YouTube seems like social media, but it's really a search engine. In fact, I just did a lecture with a professional group and I explained that distinction. And somebody did not realize that Google and YouTube use the same search engine. And so YouTube is search driven. That's how your videos get discovered. Now, the difference with Facebook is when you're doing marketing on Facebook or you're putting videos out, they're either on your personal page or they're on a group or a page. So with your group and your page, everybody already knows you. They've joined your group. They're part of your people. They're part of your tribe. And so they're going to listen. That's why they're following you on Facebook. That's why they're in your group, because they want to watch and listen to your content. So what I call it's a kept audience. It's an audience that's already there waiting to consume and watch your videos. It's easy to market there because they're already following you. YouTube is not like that. YouTube is a cold audience. The way people find your videos is by searching. You can share your videos with your friends, but you're only going to have a little small circle of your friends and colleagues. If you really want to grow your channel, you need to reach out beyond your little circle of influence. And that's the difference between YouTube and Facebook. Because Facebook, they'll come to you no matter what. Even if you don't have a good thumbnail, even if you have like some weird picture on your event page, they're still going to go and follow you because they're following you. That doesn't happen on YouTube. YouTube, you don't even get notified of your subscribers. What YouTube does is it gives you the videos that you just watched. So for example, if you're watching how to build a cake and decorate a cake, even though you're not subscribed to Cake Decorators, you're going to get all these videos suggested to you about cake decorating. That's how YouTube works. It goes by what you search for and what you watch, and it shows you that content. So with YouTube, you have to be a lot more clear about attracting people to your videos. So that's why I teach people how to really make sure they have search-worthy titles. You must have thumbnails that are attractive, that tells a story. So when your videos are shown throughout the platform, you're going to click on that thumbnail because that's what it's about, what you're looking for. That's what they're looking for. Facebook doesn't really matter that much. The other thing about Facebook is, again, because it's a captured audience, you can create these stories or pages, and you can have a whole lot of text in there because when you're on Facebook, those things pull up big, and so you can have dates and you can have a bunch of stuff and pretty things. It doesn't really matter because when you put a Facebook post, it's really, again, a kept audience, and they're going to read it and follow you because they're already following you. That's how it works. But with YouTube, it's not that way. You have to create content that's compelling, that's magnetizing people to you. So with the thumbnails, you can't put a bunch of dates and squirrely letters and things like that because no one will read it, especially if they're on their phone. Because that's the thing, a lot of people are scrolling and doing these things on their phone, and if you can't read it on a small phone, they're probably not going to click on it. And if it has nothing to do with your titles and you're just naming things like introduction to the series, things like that, there's not giving anyone anything to click on. So it's a very different marketplace. Now I get a lot of people are really comfortable on Facebook. You definitely can grow a lot of fans and businesses using the tools in Facebook, which is the pages and the groups. Those are very, very powerful. But to think that you can just take something you have in your Facebook group and you're going to slap it up on YouTube and have the same effect, it doesn't work. They're totally different philosophies. So you have to find content. Now, I've said this again, with YouTube, most of the people that find your content are not subscribers. That's how powerful the search engine is. So you really have to make content for your ideal subscribers the kind of content they're looking for, and then you need to label it appropriately so it can be found through search. And you have to have that great thumbnail that gets them to click. Those are some of the main things to succeed on YouTube. Now, that said, I think it's great to work on both platforms. I do. I have YouTube. I have a Facebook page. So I actually cross-platform them all the time, but I know the differences. So if you want to get into YouTube, we have to do a little bit more because it's a cold audience, but that's how you grow your channel. All right, you guys, if this makes sense to you, please let me know. If you had any experiences, maybe there was some confusion for you about social media. And again, Twitter, all the other things too, you follow the people you follow. Again, it's not this cold audience. So the key thing to remember is YouTube is a search engine. And so you need to make search-worthy content with not only the videos that are going to be high quality, but with those titles and thumbnails. All right, let me know if that works for you. What's been your experience between Facebook and YouTube? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you have any other questions about growing your YouTube, I'd love to make a video for your suggestion. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, I do have speaking of Facebook, I have a Facebook group called YouTube Success Strategies, and you can find the link below. I'd love to see you there. All right, take care. Bye.